Now the first step is to restart your computer. Simply restart your computer and then check. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Now the next step is to rename the sl.pcl.dll file. Now for this, make a right click on the game, select manage, click on browse local files, and then open Nightfall folder, plugins folder, streamline core folder, binaries, third party, Win64, and over here you can see slpcl.dll. So create a backup first. So copy this file, you can paste it to the desktop. Once you have a backup created, now you can delete or you can rename this file, and then you can launch the game and then check. If you face any problem, you can put the original file back to the location. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, NVIDIA card users, make a right click on this desktop, show more option, NVIDIA control panel. Now go to the manage 3D settings and then go to program settings over here. Click on add, and if you see the game in the list, if you don't see the game, click on browse and then go to the game installation folder. So open the game folder, Nightfall, binaries, Win64, select this exe file and then click on open. Once the game is added over here, now select high performance NVIDIA processor. At the bottom right, click on apply, and then you can launch the game. Now also type in graphics settings in Windows search box, go to graphics settings, click on add desktop app, go to the game installation folder, open, if the game is installed in C drive, open C drive program file 686. Now open the Steam folder, open the Steam apps folder, open the common folder, game folder, Nightfall, binaries, Win64, select this exe file, click on add. Now once the game is added over here, find the game in the list. Once the game is added, click on the game and then select high performance over here and then launch the game. Also click on add desktop app and then you can also add the first exe file, this one, and find the game and then select high performance video. Now still not working. Now desktop users, connect the display cable or HDMI cable to the dedicated graphic card. So if your computer has a dual graphic card, make sure that you connect the display cable or HDMI cable to the dedicated graphic card, not the Intel one. So connect the graphic card over here, so not to the motherboard slot. Now the next step is to rename or delete the config folder. Now for this, you can go to File Explorer and then go to this PC, open C drive. Now open users folder. Now open your username folder, open app data folder. If you don't see app data at the top, click on view, select show, put a check on hidden items and then open app data folder, open the local folder, find Nightfall folder, open this folder, saved folder. Here you can see config, create a backup if you want, and once you have a backup, now you can rename this config file. Make a right click and then click on rename.old, and then you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. You rename the save game files. When you rename the save game files, all the save game progress will be lost. You have to start everything from scratch. So create a backup first, and then so go to this location. So go to this location and then find this Nightfall folder, copy this, create a backup. Once you have a backup created, now you can rename this folder. You have to start everything from scratch when you rename it. Now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to run this file. So go to the game installation folder, make a right click on the game, select manage, now click on browse local files, and then this will take you to this location, game installation folder. In the search box over here, type in the name of this file and then make a right click, open file location. I think this is the location, so you can go to this location and then over here you can see this file. Make a right click, click on run as administrator, click on yes to allow. If you see install button, hit install. If you see uninstall, hit uninstall. and close this. Now again make a right click and then click on run as administrator, and you will see the click on yes to allow, and then put a check over here, I agree, and then click on install. Now once done, you can close this and then you can launch the game and then check. Still not working, try power saver mode. Now for this, you can type in control panel in Windows search box and then go to control panel and then go to hardware and sound and then go to power options. Over here you will see multiple options. In my case I have only one option, that is balanced. In your case you might see this power saver, so select power saver and then check. If that does not work, you can even try balanced, you can even try high performance. Check which one is working fine for you. You have to relaunch the game and then check. Now also, if you're using this Intel Extreme tuning utility software, if you're not using it, you can install it. You can search in Google, install it, and then um, if the performance core ratio is set to like 59x or 58x, you can try maybe 57x, 56x, or maybe 55x. So try to lower down performance core ratio and then hit apply and then check. You can revert it back once you're done playing the game. Now it's still not working. The next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. Now for this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, manage, browse local files, and then make a double click on this file and try to launch the game using this exe file. If that does not work, you can open Nightfall binaries Win64 and then make a double click over here and try to launch the game from here. Still not working, make a right click on the game exe file, go to properties, go to this tab, put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game and then check. Still not working. Then this time put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game. If that does not work, you can even try Windows 7 over here, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game. You can even try disable full screen optimizations and then hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Now when you put a check on all these boxes, if you face any problem or still not working, in that case you can uncheck these boxes, hit apply, click on OK, and follow the next step. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to Windows security. Now for this, open Windows settings, go to privacy and security and then click on Windows security and then click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down at the bottom, you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it, click on allow an app through control folder access, click on yes to allow, click on add an allowed app, browser apps. Now go to the game installation folder. So if the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, program file 686, open the Steam folder and then open the Steam apps folder, common folder, open the game folder, select this exe file, click on open, click on add an allowed app, browser apps, and then open this Nightfall folder, binaries Win64, select this exe file, click on add it, and once it is added, now check if there is any other exe file, go back, again back, easy anti-cheat, select this one, open. Now type in control panel in Windows search box, go to control panel, go to system and security, yes, Windows Defender Firewall, allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall, click on change settings, allow another app, browse, and then go to the game installation folder, open the game folder, select this exe file, click on open, click on add. In my case I've already added. Again click on allow another app, click on browse, open this folder, binaries Win64, select this one and then add. Once it is added, now again click on allow another app, click on browse, go back, again back, and then add. Now once added, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to, if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow all the exe file to your antivirus program. Next step is to enable or disable hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Now for this, open Windows settings, go to system, go to display, scroll down, go to graphics. Over here you can see advanced graphics settings. If this is off, you can turn it on and then check. You have to, after you turn it on, you have to launch the game once again and then check. If it is already like on, then you can turn it off and then check. So check on and off and check which one is working fine for you. Next step is to perform clean installation of your graphics card driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. Select your graphic card over here and then select your operating system. Make sure that you select your graphic card and your operating system, and then it will take you to this page. Now the very top is GeForce Game Ready driver. The latest is 577, whichever is the latest version. Click on view and then download the file. Click on download, and once the download is complete, you can run this exe file. Now once you run this exe file, you have to click on yes and then click on OK, and then you will see the screen. Click on agree and continue. Put a check on select custom over here, click on next, and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. This is important, and then click on next. And once the installation is complete, restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart, launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to remove this DX11 from the launch option. So if you have anything in the launch option like DX11, remove this, and then instead you can try -dx12. Let's try this -dx12, and then launch the game and check if the game is launching or not. So in my case, the DX12 is working fine. Now still not working. In that case, the next step is to roll back graphics card driver. So if the latest graphic card driver is not working, in that case, you can, once you select your graphic card, once you are on this page, you can roll back graphics driver. Like you click on view more version over here. Maybe you can try 576.88 or maybe 576.80. But when you go for installation, make sure that you put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation, then click on next. And once the installation is done, you have to restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game and then check. Next step is to verify the game file. This is important, so make a right click on the game, select properties, go to install files tab, and then click on verify integrity of game files. Once the verification is 100% complete, launch the game and then check. Next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. On this website, you will see Visual Studio files. You have to download this x86 and x64. Download both the files, x86 and x64, and run both the exe file. So once this is complete, you click on both the files. If you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, hit install. After the installation, you have to restart your computer and then check. Still not working. The next step is to update the system BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number and update the BIOS. In case of laptop, make sure battery is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer when you update the system BIOS. Next step is to update Windows to the latest version. So for this, open Windows settings, go to Windows Update, and over here you will see check for update option. Click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed, restart your computer and then you can launch the game. Next step is to unplug all the external devices. So if you have HOTAs, wheel, pedals, any kind of USB adapter connected, disconnect it. Disconnect extra controllers. Sometimes we have extra controllers dongle connected. Disconnect it. Disconnect multiple monitor. Disable Steam overlay. Now for this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, and then turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game, and then check. Also close other overlay application. Like if you have Discord running, go to Discord settings, turn off overlay. Now if you're running in NVIDIA app, in that case you can let me open the NVIDIA app. So if you're using NVIDIA app, you can go to settings and turn off this NVIDIA overlay and close NVIDIA app. So close all the overlay application and then check. Also, do not overclock. If you have overclocked your computer, set it to default. Close all the overclocking application like MSI, Afterburner, ReverTuner. Also, if you have any third-party application or services running, close it. Close it from the task manager as well. Remove the undervolt if you have undervolted your computer. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. Now for this, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box. Click on View Advanced System Settings. Go to Advanced tab and First Settings. Click on the First Settings. Go to Advanced, then click on Change. Over here, uncheck this box. Select the drive where the game is installed, and then select Custom. And over here, uh, the initial size will be 1.5 multiply total RAM. Now for this, open Windows settings, go to system, and then go to about option. Over here you can see your RAM. In my case the RAM is 16 gigabyte, so we have to convert gigabyte into megabyte. Now for this, for me it's 16 gigabytes, 16, so 16 into 1024, that is the total RAM in my case, and into 1.5, that is initial size, 1.5 into total RAM. So for me it's 24576, and the maximum size is 3 into total RAM. So for maximum size, again 16 gigabyte RAM into 1024 megabyte into 3, that is 49152, 49152 in my case. And then click on set over here, and then click on OK, and then OK, OK, and then you have to restart your computer, and then check. Still not working. In that case, again type in view advanced system settings, and this time click on first setting, advanced, change. You have to select, this time select system manage size, and then click on set, OK, and then restart your computer. After this you have to click on apply, click on OK, OK, and then restart your computer and then check. Now still not working. In that case, the next step is to, now you can skip this step if you are not able to launch the game. If you are able to launch the game, you can try window mode, lower down graphics settings, and then check. Now once you launch the game, you can go to settings over here, click on settings, and then go to video settings over here. Now you can try window mode. If it is set to full screen, you can try window full screen, or you can switch to window mode and lower down this resolution. If this is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p, and you can even lower down more and then check. And whenever you make any changes, that make sure that you save, apply the changes. And then if the VSync is off, you can turn it on and then check. If it is already on, you can turn it off. So try both on and off and then check. In my case, I have set the frame rate to 60. You can try this. Motion blur is off in my case. Quality preset, if this is set to like ultra, in that case you can set it to high. You can even go for medium quality. So try to lower down. Let me set it to medium, and then scroll down. Now if HDR is on, you can turn off HDR and then check. So try to lower down. And super sampling, if you are using NVIDIA DLSS, in that case you can set it to quality and then check. In my case I'm setting it to TSR, and then you can save the settings, and then you can check the performance. Now the next step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if nothing is working, make a right click on the game, select manage, click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, restart your computer, and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to D drive or E drive, try to install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, then try installing the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to run this game successfully on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.